already. We are live. Formula One. Let's go. What's up, guys? Hold on, let me get one thing.
Certainly calm down the support races as well. So if you go out there, you'll be going absolutely nowhere. And because the gravel looked quite and deep, it's actually putting out a pre-show. So Verstappen starts waiting, because both AlphaTauris have been put in the pit lane now. But, what goes around comes around, because it's the same for Charles Leclerc. Yeah. So it's
Just started. Almost.
Just started?
Yeah. People are rolling in. I just went live right now.
Are you live?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you are?
Uh-huh. 11 p.m. in Australia. Wow, it is late there right now. I know Formula One's crazy because it's on different times every race, because they're in different spots around the world. So here it's early. There in Belgium, it's like 3 p.m. for the race. And then, yeah, you have places like Australia where it's nighttime. So it's different for everybody, Greetings. What's up, guys? What's going on? Robbo, what's up? Damien, how you doing? No, they're coming down soon. I think the kids might be waking up soon, but Daniela's up. Thank you. Perfect, thanks. Early morning here, guys. Yeah, it's like 8 a.m. Lee, how are you? From the UK, awesome. Here we go. It's off. Here we go. Oh my God, the starts are crazy. God, that's a beautiful track. Nice day out, it looks like, too. What's up, guys? Hi, Rachel. Hi, Brendo. Oh my God, we have cars jumping the chicane through the, oh, someone's in the gravel. Jeez. Oh, this is a crazy start already. We're on lap 1. I believe Sainz was on the pole, right? But now it's just everyone's mixed up already. I know that I read that they just repaved this track, I think this year. They added some more gravel traps. I know there was a couple pretty bad crashes, I guess, the last, like 2 years ago or 3 years ago there. Thank you, Rabo. Scott, good day. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on, I know who you're talking about. On Daniel, the Aussie driver, yes. Wow, that quick? Wow, supposedly Hamilton's already out on lap 1.
Really?
Lewis Hamilton,
What happened?
I don't know. I must have been looking down at the phone at the live stream. Wow. Oh my goodness. Obviously, this is a really fast track, too. Really high speeds, I know they can reach. This is exciting, yeah. Lewis is out, yeah. Geez, on lap 1 or 2, that's nuts. Wow. Another one. Oh, he's stuck in the gravel. Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh wow, he got in the gravel and just spun right out. Dang. I think I picked a good time to jump in F1 here because I know this track from video games. This is a really fun track, really high speed straights, and then some long corners that you can carry speed through. Obviously, yellow flag is out now. This has been crazy. I mean, it's 2 laps. 2 laps in and already tons of action. Wow. Wow. This is crazy, guys. You see your comments. I'm seeing some Spa's my favorite. Yeah, Spa's definitely gotta be up there. I can definitely see that. That track looks awesome. Hope you guys have been having a good weekend. Obviously, it's nice to have F1 back, I'm sure, if you're a diehard fan, because I know they were on summer break. Coming back with some explosive first couple laps. We got a lot of people in here already. Thank you guys for that. Make sure and throw a like on there if you can. And this is awesome, man. Jeez, they got bunched up right there, and then it happened so quick. Oh my God. You saw that? Their tires got interlocked right there. And the one guy jumps over the other car because the tires touched. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Oh my God, man. Oh, jeez. That was Lewis Hamilton that got launched up in the air like that. Wow. I guess so. Yeah, look at that. Jeez. Sergio Perez did a good job avoiding that. Look at this. See? Watch this. Oh. Yeah, that'll do some damage, I think.
Those tires just roll over.
Jeez. I saw it I was watching qualifying highlights, guys. And as I did not get to watch that live. And, dude, these guys are doing like 220 miles an hour on the straight. Mm-hmm. And then taking some of those turns at like literally 180 miles an hour. Taking a turn at 180, that doesn't even make sense, right?
That's weird.
They were taking some of the turns in the middle of the track, they're taking full throttle. I'm like, dude, Formula One cars are on another level. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
That replay is savage. That's right, it is. They got every angle. Totally crazy crashes going on here. And then, who is that? Is that Alonso? Who went in the gravel? I didn't catch that. But yeah, we have a lot going on here. Amir Australian. Oh yeah. Yeah, I kind of have to agree with you on that. Might have been Hamilton's fault. He didn't give him any room at all. Kind of playing with fire there, right? If you're closing the gap on someone, they got nowhere to go, you know? Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, I got to see that too. I didn't get to catch that either. Crazy race weekend, huh? Jeez.
Yeah, it's before they get to the next round of points, the last race before the final run.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez, that's cool. I gotta look that up later.
The total was supposed to be for the NASCAR was supposed to be last night, but it got rained out, so it's today at 10 a.m. on CNBC.
Wow. It is a crazy day for racing then. Yeah, F1 at Spa. NASCAR's at the famous Daytona today. Yeah, Spa can be dangerous. That's what I read. I'm doing a little research. Obviously not. This is like the first time I'm getting to watch F1, which is really exciting. But I read that there were some crazy crashes there in like Formula 2, Formula 1. Like 2019, 2021, there was a lot of crashes there. They did make some changes to the track, I guess. What manufacturer is my favorite? I'm pretty new, so I don't know if I could commit to a favorite yet, but
Honda and Chevy,
no, the manufacturers there's there's Ferrari. I know Aston Martin's in there, Mercedes, obviously.
I'm thinking of IndyCar.
You're thinking of IndyCar, yeah. I don't know if I could pick a favorite yet. It wouldn't be Ferrari, I can tell you that. I think they're cool. They have that reputation too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're kind of crazy. Probably wouldn't be. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I heard this is one of the historic tracks that I've won.
Oh yeah.
Spa and then the Monza track.
Oh, Monza, big
What's
time.
Monza? What's that?
That's in Italy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a really cool track. Spa, I believe, is one of the fastest, as in just like it's really big. It's over 4 miles long,
Yeah.
and it's just crazy long sweeping turns where they don't have to slow down too much, other than a couple hairpins, you know.
Like the side of the road in America.
Yeah, and like super long straightaways, so they really get a lot of speed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the tracks are more tight and twisty. I feel like Spa is way faster than some of them. Steamboat, thank you for that super chat. Wow, that's awesome. Glad to have you here. Much more videos and reactions coming. I'm glad to do a live stream because it's been too long. I love these. Yes, Motive 12 volt. This is a baseball jersey. It's White Sox, Chicago White Sox. That's my favorite Major League Baseball team. And that's a big rivalry we have here because Chicago has two teams, the Chicago Cubs and the White Sox. Obviously, I go for the Sox. Good day, guys.
There's the White Sox and anybody that plays with them.
And everyone who's still rolling in, good to see you.
And left side.
Okay, we're back.
Back to racing.
Yeah, we're rolling here. We're on lap 5. Lap 5 of 44. Motive, yes, there is a team called the Red Sox. That's Boston. Boston Red Sox. It's kind of funny. I don't know why there's like so many random teams like White Sox, Red Sox. It is kind of funny. It'd be easy to mix up. The Red Sox are famous rivalry with a lot of people around the world have probably heard of the New York Yankees. The Yankees and Red Sox are big rivals. Babe Ruth was on the Red Sox. He was. And the Yankees. Right? He was on both.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I'm always down for stories. Brendo. Yeah, I have a soft spot for underdogs in sports usually, too. Yeah, Haas F1. They're an underdog for sure. They make CNCs, don't they, Haas? Doesn't Haas make CNCs? They have an F1 team, you know that, right?
Yeah, in California, yeah. That's how you California.
Oh, yeah.
There's one of the only U.S.-based CNC machines.
Yeah. Well, it's cool because there's only like, what is there? Like 7 teams in F1, and they're one of them. Haas. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're in F1?
Yeah. That's big time. That's big time, you know?
a lot of house CNCs in the world.
Right?
They're expensive. Oh, it's 400 or 500.
Dang, he's out. You see that? That sucks. That sucks for Lewis Hamilton, though. Yeah, they show him just like literally walking in the gravel. His race is done super quick. That would be super frustrating. Is that an Aussie road in the picture behind you? You know what? It very well could be. It looks like an Outback road, doesn't it? Out in Outback, the Red Rocks. It honestly, when we bought that, it's from Amazon. It I don't know if it really said where it was from. I assumed either it could be like Southwest USA here, or definitely could be Australia too. Honestly, I'm cool with that. What'd you guys get? Oh, they have quesadillas too. Nice. Oh yeah. Do you have any sauce? Oh, is there? Okay. Super glad that we've gotten into F1 here because it's obviously been a wild ride learning about it. Really fun. And I'm glad that it's relatively looks like it's easy to access on TV here, which is good. I didn't have to do anything like special or order some random subscription or anything. It's just on ESPN here, which is cool. Yeah, I have it on Hulu here, yeah. So that worked out. Update on the race. We're on lap 7. Sands is in the lead for Ferrari. He's in P1. Sergio Perez is still P2. Was that Russell in Mercedes 3? Max Verstappen is 4th for Red Bull. Yeah. I only usually get, I think, I don't even remember. I didn't know what to tell you. I know there's like one thing that's decent, like one of the burritos is decent, I haven't tried anything else though. Yeah. Let's see. Looking for the Aussie on the thing. Yeah, Max has made a lot of progress. I'm looking for Daniel Ricciardo. He is in 8th. So the Australian is in P8. Dang, look how much they shift when they show the telemetry. It goes fast. Oh my god. DRS is that drag reduction system. So they go fast. They can do that in certain spots in the track. All the arrow like opens up, and they get a boost from the. Oh man, they were going fast there. Holy smokes. Wow, now Verstappen's up to 3rd. Wow, he's made a lot of progress. That's cool, Motive. You got to watch some of the NASCAR the other day? Yeah, it's awesome too. It's totally different, but it's awesome. I agree.
That was a crazy race.
Okay, Steven, thank you for checking in. Have a good night, all right, buddy? Don't work too hard. We'll see you next time, all right?
Lucky with that rip-off, but no further investigation, no further action between Alonso and Hamilton on the first lap. I think Lewis be jolly pleased about that. Exactly, I wondered if we might
So
get a rip-off.
we have 2 cars out, so obviously there's only 18.
How many total?
So the starting grid is obviously 20 cars, but 2 are already out, which is crazy. So there's only 18 racing right now. Yeah, Ferrari's all over. They're in first, and then the teammates in 14th. Red Bull's got 2 and 3 locked, so Red Bull's having a good race.
Really?
You got it in NASCAR through an American streamer who was playing F1 games. That's awesome. I mean, that's what's fun about streaming and YouTube and stuff. You can discover other things, you know. I would like to. I mean, obviously now that I'm really loving learning about F1 and getting into it, and can safely say watching races live is even more fun than watching random videos. I mean, I think I'm going to be watching the rest of the season. I think it's fun. I would like to play. Is that game worth playing? I know like every year I see that game like F1 2020, F1 21, F1 22. So obviously I think they'd be on F1 2022 right now for like either PC or PS4 or whatever. What do you guys think of that game if you play that? I would like to try it out maybe. I think that'd be fun. So I've played NASCAR games my whole life. It'd be a bit different playing an F1 game, but it'd be fun. Probably be a good way to learn how the season works firsthand. You know, simulate a season on there. You get to learn like their point structure and their schedule and
Yeah.
the different tracks. You know, that would be cool. F1 games are worth it. Yeah, if you have a steering wheel, I would definitely get a steering wheel set up for that. That'd be awesome. F1 game is good. Puma, what 21 was good, 22 is not the greatest. What do you think changed? Did they change something to make it not as good? I know sometimes games have a good one and then the next year it goes downhill. Yeah, Kimi Räikkönen was in NASCAR, guys, last week. I figured maybe some people might have taken a look at NASCAR lately. I'm into racing games, so I'd probably like it. I mean, I'm into a lot of different racing games. I don't get to play barely at all anymore, but I would try and make time for it. I used to play like Project Cars all the time. Was a good one. Obviously, I played like Forza and Gran Turismo and stuff. Assetto Corsa, I've heard a lot of good things about. I've never gotten to play that. I would like to play that because, yeah, then I could drive at Mount Panorama and probably anywhere. That would be really neat. I think it'd be cool to try and do lap records and challenges at Mount Panorama just because it's such an awesome track. Ooh, it's laser scanned in that game, Bathurst. That'd be awesome. Because I know that it looks like there's a lot of bumps from the races I've watched there in the in-cars. You can see a lot of elevation change and bumps at Mount Panorama for sure. Almost the whole grid's on medium tires, except Max Verstappen and Carlos in first. They're on soft. So yeah, they might be getting a little more grip, but that's not going to last as long. They're on soft tires, you know. They're gonna get torn up quick.
How do they do that?
I think it's up to them. They can choose, you know, if they want to run soft or medium or hard tires for endurance, you know. Obviously, the harder tire you run, the less grip you have, you know.
Yeah.
But the longer it lasts.
That's the whole strategy.
Yeah, that's a good way to research games, Velo. Watch them on a streamer, on a live stream. See, that's a good way to kind of test drive the game without buying it. It's a good idea. Yeah, guys, I I can't literally like show the race obviously because I'm pretty F1's pretty on it with copyright like a lot of series are. So otherwise I would. So this is more of like a watch along where we can watch together and chat, like a live stream for the race, and then obviously have to watch the race on your own TV or whatever. I've had obviously some F1 reactions, plenty on the channel now, which are awesome. But I have had like 2 that were blocked. One's on the channel now, obviously it's demonetized, and then I've had one that never even made it to the channel. It just didn't go through. Scott, we're still looking into that. I would like to. I mean, we were looking for fun. It'd be cool down in our winter, which would be your summer. That'd be what I'd want, but I think that'd be awesome. Ooh, you're going karting tomorrow? That's awesome. That's intense. That's legit racing. Favorite NASCAR race to watch for me? I like short tracks, believe it or not. Well, hold on. I like Bristol and Martinsville. I think they're exciting because it's a lot of hard on the gas, hard on the brakes. It's like hard on the car. I think it takes a lot more skill to like survive those races. And then randomly, I like the Michigan track because Michigan is basically a super speedway, but they don't have restrictor plates, so I think it's the fastest track on the circuit. Whereas Talladega and Daytona are big, but they're so big and they have restrictor plates that I think it ends up being too drawn out sometimes. Yeah, Bristol is very difficult to survive. That's right. Yeah, Motive. I know YouTube does some funny things. Sometimes they'll block your video for the goofiest reasons. I've had some funny like videos get demonetized for the funniest reasons. Like I think it was like a month or 2 ago, I reacted to like storms in Australia. So like it was like hailstorms and thunderstorms, and there was nothing bad in it at all, and it got demonetized. I have no idea why. I'm like, okay. I guess hail's like offensive or something. I don't know, man, you know. Las Vegas. It's all right. Phoenix is a good track. I like Phoenix. That's a good one too. Talladega, yes. Pocono is a weird track because Pocono is like literally a triangle. Remember? Triangle. Yeah. I actually, in video games, I hated Pocono. Like, I think it's hard. Like, it's awkward to drive on. Yeah, because you're always in a turn. You're never like on a straightaway.
Yeah, you're really straight.
Yeah, because it's a triangle, so like you don't get time to like, you know what I mean?
No.
There's no transition. It's kind of weird. Pocono's crazy on NASCAR too. Yeah, guys, it's funny. NASCAR, like 2004, like the older games from that era are the best ones. Believe it or not, they really had it going on. By the way, Verstappen's in first. I like chatting with you guys, so I hope you don't mind that. But I'll try and keep updates on the race for those that want those as well. Yeah, maybe Ricardo should jump over to NASCAR. Wouldn't be the first Aussie in NASCAR. Yeah, oh yeah, Marcos Ambrose represented really well. He was awesome in NASCAR. In this one? Uh-uh. Yeah, Brendo, NASCAR 2004 was hard. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm gonna try and sneak in a few bites of breakfast here, brekkie. Nothing fancy. Man, Red Bull's dominating right now. Verstappen and Perez in first and second place right now. Oh yeah, Vegemite on toast is one of my favorites. I just had that a couple days ago. No Tim Tams. No Tim Tams for breakfast. Food ASMR? Oh, geez. I hope not. Into the pits. Wow, that was fast. A crazy Dutchman. You have tickets to the race? Is that next? That's next week, right? That's awesome. Kyle, welcome to the stream. Doing great. Yeah, I'm very excited to be hanging out with you guys, streaming some F1. It's awesome. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, I love Red Rock desert pics like that. I'm glad you guys like that. F1 tickets are expensive? Yeah, I imagine they are. I don't know. I bet they're a lot. I'm sure they're more than NASCAR tickets. I know NASCAR tickets are somewhat pricey too, but they can't be as bad. I don't remember how much we paid when I went to NASCAR last time. That was like 2016, I think I went to the Chicago race. Rob, what's up? That's to control the AC over there.
Oh, that's a Nintendo.
Oh no.
That's the message to race control as much as his race engineer. Perez was aggressive to go over the line. We'll see. The stewards decide to say, let's head to Anthony Davis.
It's crazy when they. It's crazy to see how bouncy the cars are when they show certain angles, like low angles, and all the sparks they throw. What do you think of F1 pit stops? They're nuts. They're ridiculously quick. Ooh, Ryan, you already got Bathurst tickets. That's awesome. It's coming up. It's hard to believe, but time flies. Everyone except Yuki is pitted. Wow, he isn't pitted yet, but he's on hard tires. Okay, that makes sense. Hi, Ian. Great channel. Check out Edwardian Racers from Goodwood. Beast of Turin. Yeah, you guys have suggested that before. I really need to check that out. F1 pricing is outside the common fan. That's crazy. Wow, is that expensive? Okay, Rob, I'll take a look at that email, or that message, rather. I have seen, yeah, always just be careful those. I have seen one of those stupid bot accounts with my logo in the comments. That happens to a lot of YouTubers, yeah. I always try and delete them and block them, but a lot of them still get through because there's just so many videos and so many comments. Yeah, obviously mine would always have just my name, IWrocker. There's usually his weird long names, and I would never advertise stuff or crypto or this or that or some giveaway in the comments or whatever. That's all fake. I would never do that. That's how you know it's a bot account. Yeah, it's weird. Scott Spinner, yeah, it seems like we streamed Bathurst a couple months ago, and it was almost a year ago. It doesn't even make sense, right? What would you say if you met an F1 driver? I'm not sure if you saw. Wow, you got to meet Max. That's awesome. I bet you were nervous. Yeah, I'd be nervous too. I mean, that's hard to. It sounds awesome on paper, and then when it happened, I'd probably be like, yeah, what do I say, right? I guess it'd be fun to ask him a question, I don't know. Like, what's it like driving that fast? I mean, how do you even describe that, too? I would love to go to the American Grand Prix. I was talking about that with my dad. I know they race at Texas later in the year, F1. And then next year they're going to Las Vegas, which would be really cool. But I'm going to have to check prices and availability and stuff. I obviously, yeah, I got to see how much this is. That'd be interesting, right? So I have heard it's very expensive. But, within reason, it'd be awesome. Theoretically, I would love to go to an F1 race, right? Who wouldn't? Oh, no way, Kyle. They had the 787B at Monterey Car Week. I'll have to check out highlights of that. That's always been on my bucket list, too. Wow, I can't believe they had that car there. That's awesome. Do they still have an F1 round in Canada? Maybe one of you experts can weigh in. I'm too new. I don't know if they do or not. I would assume they do, but I'm not sure. I know they had a Mexico Grand Prix a couple months ago. Jeez. Thing goes on that hairpin turn. That thing goes from 60 60 miles an hour to like 170 in like 3 seconds or something. I was like, what the heck?
Unbelievable speed.
So fast, yeah. You know, this is the point in the race where they get spread out now, too. So you have Max Verstappen in first, and he's got a 3-second lead over P2. I tell you what, that first 5 laps was amazing. Yeah, race update. We got Max Verstappen in first with a pretty decent lead, 3-second lead. Carlos Sainz for Ferrari in second. Sergio Perez for Red Bull in P3. So that's your podium. And then we're on lap 19 out of 44, so almost halfway. The grid is a little bit spread out right now. Look at this. Look at he's taking turns at 190, dude.
That's crazy.
Full throttle. You're taking turns at 190 miles an hour. Or 300 kilometers per hour. Full throttle. Like, what in the world?
It was only 44 laps.
Yeah. And these guys are fast, you know. So if they don't have many wrecks, they can get through a race quick. You know.
Yeah.
Did anyone get to watch the Formula 2 race earlier? Oh, Danny from Australia is in 10th. He's in 10th place, P10 right now. Lewis is out, Scott D. Lewis on lap 1 got in a wreck and is out of the race.
Yeah. 20.
So that's really crazy, and obviously that's bad for his points situation.
Mercedes.
He's on Mercedes, yeah, AMG Mercedes. His teammate, where's the other Mercedes? His teammate is in 4th though, so at least he's.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, they have a driver championship
Yeah.
in F1 and a manufacturer championship. So
Oh, did it?
obviously that's not good for Lewis, but it's still as long as his teammate is in 4th or whatever,
Yeah.
that's good for Mercedes, you know, because that means that they'll still get points for the manufacturer championship. You know?
Uh-huh.
They have like 2 separate standings, you know,
Oh.
for the car makers and drivers themselves, you know.
2 different things.
See how bouncy they are? Holy smokes, right?
Oh.
It's insane. Yeah, Lewis got airtime. Hell yeah, he did. That was nuts. How many laps do NASCAR drivers drive? Yeah, if you've seen highlights, that's hard to tell. Each race is different. If they're at a really big track, obviously it's going to be less laps than a short track, but their laps are much more, especially if they're on ovals, which is like 80% of the schedule. It's usually between like 150 and, geez, what are some races? Like 350 laps.
Yeah.
But then again, you're on a short oval or a medium oval. It goes faster than Spa would, for example, you know. But I still think the races are longer than F1, like pretty much all the time. Now, if they're on a road course like this, like an actual track with turns, not an oval, it's going to be less laps. But it's still, like, if NASCAR was here, they'd probably do like 80 or 100 laps, I feel like, you know. I feel like they're a little longer. Yeah, 350 laps sounds nuts, but, and it is a lot. I'm not going to deny that. But if they're at like Bristol, say, a really short track, you know, their lap times are only like 14 seconds. So like 350 laps, you know what I mean? They kind of knock them off pretty quick. The short tracks are fun. If you're like new to NASCAR and just wanted to check out a race, I would check out one of the shorter tracks like Bristol or Martinsville or something, because they're so bunched up and they race so hard, and they're always on the brakes, and it's more of an endurance. Like the cars are revving up and then hard on the brakes. The brakes are like glowing red, you know, catching on fire and stuff. It's nuts. Parabellum, what's up? Good morning. I am loving this F1 show so far. It's awesome. The first 5 laps was like unbelievable. It was super exciting. And I like it. I mean, it's a beautiful day there. It's blue skies. I think I've checked the weather there. I think it's like 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Um, and yeah, it's a beautiful track. It's fun to watch on TV. Ryan, if everyone likes this, like if I get good feedback, which I think I am, I would love to stream way more. Obviously, a lot of different live streams, but I'd love to stream F1 if you guys really like this. I would like to do this regularly if you guys want. Finish out the season. I think that'd be fun. Be a good way for me to learn way more and kind of dive into this with your guys' help and everything. I think that'd be really awesome. And by the way, I will be 100% streaming the Bathurst 1000 later in the year for those that were asking. 100%. So, guys, look out for details on that when we get closer. I wish I could go. That'd be even better. You would like to visit USA and see some NASCAR, but I don't like flying in planes. Yeah, I know. I get what you mean. I'm like in the middle. I like planes because it's so convenient to like land somewhere. In a few hours, you're like somewhere else, right? It's really neat, but I don't. Sometimes it's a pain, the whole experience, you know. Max, hi from New Zealand. What's up, Max? From beautiful New Zealand. I love New Zealand too. Oh yeah. That's an awesome place. Ford or Holden, do you have a preference? Well, I gotta say, I think as you guys have heard me say before, I love that like foreign Ford. So like Ford in Europe and Ford in Australia is like makes a lot of different products than they do here. And quite frankly, they make some awesome products. Obviously, Holden as well. Holden was very unique and significantly different than GM products you would get here, like Chevy or Buick or something. I like both, so I'm not like one and hate the other. I'd probably still lean towards Holden if I was living in Australia. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Ford guys. But Ford Australia is pretty awesome and made some really cool cars that we didn't get at all here in the States. So, and Ford Utes are really neat. Wow, Parabellum, I'll stay in touch with you through email or messages somehow. That would be awesome. I know you've already done some amazing things for this channel. I know those driver shout-outs and the like was amazing. Maybe we can try and organize something like that. That'd be really incredible. Jason, that's been on my to-do list. I want to feature, people have been asking to react to like MotoGP and stuff. I would really like to. So I need to do that ASAP because I think that's fascinating. I've just checked out like the Isle of Man TT, obviously, though that is unbelievably fascinating. Really high speed. So yeah, I do like the superbike and racing bike stuff as well. In theory, I just don't know much about it. I would like to learn about it. Greetings from the Czech Republic. That's awesome. Love to see you like our truck and tractor hill climbs recently. Gorgo Truck 13. Yeah, you guys look like you have a lot of fun over there. So glad to see you here. I loved seeing that stuff. I would like to check out more. Glad to see you here. Oh, Parabellum, I can't wait. I think you're going to be in the next episode. Because we do have, if you notice, we were doing mail times, cranking them out, and then got busy again, and they got pushed back. It's been like 2 weeks, I think, since the mail time. So look for one of those this week. That's definitely on my upload list. Oh, yeah. Yeah, honestly, guys. So that I'm not the biggest fan of the newer NASCAR setup that they've done. They've done it for what, like 2 years or so.
Something like that.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm still a NASCAR fan and love the games, like love the history of it. But yeah, I don't watch NASCAR weekly like I used to. I used to up until about 2 years ago. Now I watch highlights a lot, and I'll catch a handful of races at tracks I like live. But I don't watch it weekly like I used to, just because I don't prefer the new structure, how they do the seasons and the races. You know, they do heats now and segments, and it's not my favorite. I prefer go back to like 2017 or 2018 and before. I think it was a little better for me, but I feel like a lot of people prefer the older NASCAR style as well. Crazy Dutchman, it was awesome to hear from you. Great chatting. We'll see you in the next one, buddy. Yeah, Parabellum. Yeah, at least IndyCar right now might be the better one in America for sure. That's on my bucket list too. I've been to a NASCAR race, but I would love to go to an IndyCar race.
Indy 500 track.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, the Indianapolis 500.
Yeah.
And we've been on the track. That's true. But it'd be fun to see a IndyCar race there. And Verstappen's like way ahead, guys. 10-second lead. That's a lot.
They're really clean and neat. The paint they do with the edges.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that track is very well groomed, and
Yeah.
it's nice looking.
Just the markings, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, the curbs are really cool, and they have big runoff
All
areas.
the spot.
I think that track opened in like 1918 or something. Obviously, it's had a lot of updates, you know. It's old, yeah. It's like 100 years old. I could be wrong, guys. We have my dad here watching. I told him I think this track is around 100 years old, if I remember right. But it's had a lot of updates recently. Like I said, I think I read it was repaved this year. And they added more gravel traps and stuff because I guess it was so fast. Like, you know, people were getting lethal crashes and stuff. So.
Some of those gravel traps are pretty big on them.
Yeah, I think that's new. See how quick that was?
Yeah.
It changed the tires in like 1.5 seconds.
They use the giant nothing in the middle.
Yeah, just the one giant lug nut. NASCAR went to that finally too. Yeah. They were the last to have. They used to do 5.
Yeah.
Now they have the one quick change. Yeah. You know what's crazy? Remember some of the street cars you can buy, like the Porsche GT3?
Yeah.
Street legal Porsche has a fucking
Yeah.
single like quick change, like, and it's a street car.
Want to put new tires on his Lambo? That's pretty good.
Really?
Lambo has that. He doesn't have a fitting for that.
Oh yeah, because
He does it
that's
himself.
got to be a special tool, right?
Special tool,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best chair for that. Ricardo's in ninth, guys, for the Aussies in the chat. Maybe he can work his way up. I mean, it's only halfway through, just over.
I'll tell you what, I'd love to see him on live though some year, you know. F1.
Oh, it'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Yeah, Parabellum said Spa's officially 101 years old this year.
Wow.
That's crazy, huh? It's in eastern Belgium, towards the border of Belgium and like towards Frankfurt, Germany, like west, you know.
Really?
Yeah, it's towards the border. So it's, and then like right underneath that is Luxembourg, I think,
Oh, yeah.
in between, you know.
That's older than the tracks in the U.S. Right?
Oh, I would say so, yeah. That's what's crazy about Europe. I keep learning there's so many historical, like super historic things there. You know, it's like the oldest continent. You know, with stuff like this. Especially like NASCAR tracks, a lot of them are new. You got to think about that too. Like they didn't even have NASCAR until the '50s, you know.
Yeah.
And even then, they were racing on random stuff, not really big tracks, you know.
The beach.
The beach, yeah.
Daytona.
Literally, yeah. They want to know if you can say hello. They like to the screen. They don't want to like invade your privacy if you don't want to be on camera. But.
No, I don't mind it.
All right. So yeah, I'll show you just so everyone's acquainted here.
How you doing? I'm the IWrocker father.
that's that's IWrocker Dad Edition.
Yeah.
So he is here. For those who are wondering, the IWrocker minis, my kids and my wife, are upstairs. They probably will be down by the end of the stream. They're sleeping in, which they deserve to. I obviously wanted to get up early for the race. I'm super glad my folks are here to. Obviously, they brought me breakfast because it's early, and I asked them to tag along for the race, and they did. So I think that's awesome. So thank you to them. I'm sure some of you might have met him on Mail Time, like live streams and the Bathurst stream, but if you haven't, yeah, that's my dad. So. Yeah. He's a racing fan too, just like me, similar interests. He's a White Sox fan. He's, sports fan, all that jazz. And he's had an impressive car roster over the years. More than me, obviously.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, even though obviously I do a lot of stuff on my channel, but I think it'd be fun to do like show some of our cars, now, yeah, I'm not like one of those YouTubers that buys like Corvettes and Lambos and, AMG Mercedes and stuff. So don't expect to see expensive cars, but I do have a little bit of a car collection. So I don't know if that'd be fun for you guys to see on video sometime, especially because with the international audience, I'm so fascinated with, cars in Europe and cars in Asia and cars in Australia. But sometimes people are fascinated by American cars. So I don't know that'd be fun sometime. We could do a video on that. Yeah, Jody, that's awesome. I totally agree. Oh, yeah, Pedro, father-in-law, he had some awesome cars, too. He still does. He's got a cool old truck that I like. He used to have, at different points, I think he had a Charger and then a Mustang. And my dad had a Charger as well. He had a 70 Charger, which are the most valuable ones, usually. Billy, good to see you. First live stream. I'm glad you're here. This is awesome. As long as you don't have a Miata, then you're okay with us. Yeah, I don't think I could even fit in one of those. I think I tried to at the auto show one time, Chicago Auto Show, where they have all the cars, laid out, and obviously the Miata had the top down, so that's the only way I got in. But my eyes were like level with the top of the windshield, so that would not be too good. Yeah, Brendo, you probably saw at least I have an old red truck. And then Pedro has an old white truck, an even older square body 80s truck. And so, yeah, those have been seen on video, I think. Chicago Bears fan? Yes, we are Bears fans, unfortunately. They're always a wild ride watching them because...
They're 3-0 in preseason.
I watched the preseason game last night.
Yeah, Did you catch the first two or no?
No.
Just that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the preseason ones. I'm slacking on Bears content lately. But yeah, we're Bears fans. I love the Bears. They've had a lot of ups and downs over the years, but they're still fun to watch. Would love to see your cars. All right, that'd be cool. That would be fun. I would really like to get my rear end in gear and get back to reacting to subscribers' cars because if I don't know, some of you may not even know about that, but I have a email that I will link on a community post soon, where you can email me pictures of your car or a car you had or whatever, and tell a story about it and why you like it and things you did to it and stuff. And I did one video on it, and it was really fun, and I never got back to it. I just get so like overwhelmed with all these different ideas to do for the channel, and stuff gets pushed back. It's crazy. But yeah, I would like to do that again. Maybe doing a video on my cars would be a good segue into that again. Bears have a lot more downs than ups. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Being a Bears fan takes a lot of commitment, that's for sure. Right? They put us through a lot of heartbreak, a lot. Being a Sox fan's been more exciting in my lifetime because they won the World Series and they've had some good playoff runs. My dad at least got to see the Bears in the Super Bowl in 1985, but that's a long time ago now. So they're due to get back there. Niners, Giants, Kings, Golden State, and LA Kings fan. That's awesome. I go for Mets and MLB. Oh yeah, New York Mets they're cool. I like them more than the Yankees. 80s trucks are the best. Yeah, 80s trucks are awesome. I love 80s and 70s vehicles. I would love to see Ian in an old British sports car. That'd be awesome. Yeah, it'd be funny. I have a picture on my Instagram, guys. If you go to my Instagram at IWrocker, just like my channel, I have a picture from probably 2 or 3 months ago. You'd have to scroll down just a couple rows. When I was in New Mexico, I found someone had a little MG at a restaurant we went to, and I have a picture next to it. And I think the roof of it only came to like under my waist. Like, it was so funny how big I looked next to it.
That's a picture of 2017. You and Jay
Oh.
me out of the other side.
Here's a picture of me. You guys are going to find this interesting because I look a lot younger, and I was really fit back then. I was bodybuilding. So this was, 5 years ago?
Yeah, 2017.
And as you can see, my head is where the windshield is. This is me in a Miata at an auto show. Me and my cousin, Jack. I'm in the Captain America shirt, the blue one. And you can see my head is where the top of the windshield is, right here. So yeah, that would not be a good car for me. That's cool. You found that.
Yeah.
See, it looks better right sideways. It's bigger.
Oh, yeah, when it gets those lines.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Max Verstappen still in the lead. We're on lap 31, so we're on the. We're getting into the final half here. Lando Norris push to pass. Oh, I would like to react to that. Max, that's a good idea. Well, yeah, I wouldn't. I kind of toot my own horn there. I wasn't a full-on bodybuilder, but I mean it dominated my life. Like I didn't compete or anything, but it was like every meal, every like thing in my life revolved around the gym. It was pretty crazy. It was fun. It was nice being in really good shape. I fell out of it. I was in it for, probably like 7 years straight. From like 18 to 25, that's all I cared about was going to the gym. And then I just fell out of it because finally, life got really busy once I got married and had kids and got a house and all these things. So naturally, as you can probably guess, that makes things a lot more busy. And I would never get on the level I was on back then because that takes a lot of commitment. But I would like to go to the gym more just because it's really good for you and it's good for your mind too. And it'd be fun. So we would like to do that eventually. Other than that, I just get exercise, outside. Like we've thankfully have a big yard here and stuff, so we take walks and play with the kids. Yeah, and because bodybuilders can't eat Tim Tams, right? That's typically not a winning formula for looking ripped. It's funny, actually. Um, Obviously, back in the day when I was really obsessed with the gym and the bodybuilding culture thing, uh, I used to follow a lot of fitness people on like Instagram and stuff back then, and I think half of the people I followed were literally Australians, which is funny, like just on accident. Like I would follow these people and then I'd find out they were Australian in their profile, and yeah, I think it's really big down in Australia too, the fitness scene. So that was kind of interesting. Lewis Hamilton, he's been watching from his grandstand.
That's not good, huh?
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're interviewing Lewis Hamilton. He's been out the whole time. Lewis blaming the blind spot for hitting Alonso. Yeah, that's a little bit of a stretch, I think.
Their steering wheel looks like a controller.
Isn't it crazy?
All the stuff on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm fascinated by. Like my mom just said, the steering wheel is unreal. All the buttons and stuff. These guys are beyond athletes. And they face like 10 G's in the corner and stuff. Like, holy smokes.
Do it. Well, what was fun?
They obviously have to train to be able to drive these things because they said most people would like pass out after like 2 laps. Because like when like for fun, if me and Dad like drive like an ass and you're like whoa, like that's literally nothing compared to like driving like this. You know what I mean? Like think how uncomfortable that would be. I think it'd be awesome, but I mean these guys are crazy athletes. Plus they make adjustments on that steering wheel that controls like brake bias and suspension and all those different things. The DRS, they make that on the go.
Wow.
Like I don't even know how they. It's like overstimulating. I don't even know how they do it.
You have to be able to feel it. What's going on with the car too, right?
Exactly. Because there's so many adjustments to make. Plus you gotta make sure you're not running off the track. You gotta make sure you're not hitting anyone else. Like
Right.
gotta check where everyone else is. It's just nuts. Yeah, and the craziest part is finding out that I knew these were expensive. Like obviously any race car would be, but I thought these were like $1 million for the car. No, these cars are like 20, $30 million. Yeah,
Oh, really?
like for the teams to run a whole season is in like the what was it like 400 million range or something. I'm like, oh my goodness. Wow, no pressure. Don't wreck the thing. Like.
Right.
Somebody says there's no muscle there. She wanna say-
Yeah, my mom is here too.
Oh,
I doubt she'll want to
Says I don't
be
discover
featured
stays off the camera.
on camera, but you can hear her voice. I
Say hi, Mom.
Hi, guys.
definitely, I don't know where I got the camera
From your
the camera
dad.
gene from. Wasn't from my mom. Spa got redone on the exit of Eau Rouge. Okay.
Good day, Mom. I'm back.
Hello, Mama. IWrocker. That's awesome. I
Oh,
love
hi,
love the
everyone.
slang. Love the slang, guys.
Hello, Mama. I record.
Oh.
Good day for fruits.
Oh yeah, I remember when we had Emma. Danny used to watch that show, that Yummy Mummies. Remember? That's
Yeah.
from Australia, like
Okay.
the slang, you know, like mum, like MUM.
So
Isn't that funny?
cute. Yeah.
That's it from mom, huh?
Yeah.
A little more on the record.
Look at his view. Oh my god. Doesn't that look like crazy?
Yes. Well, it's almost like they're in a fighter plane.
It
They're
is.
like on the ground, you know?
It is. It is. That's the vibe I get. It's like you're in a fighter jet with wheels, basically.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where did you get your height from?
Probably both parents, because my mom is, I would say, tall for a female, because obviously the average height for a woman is something like 5'8", 5'7", and you're
5'11",
like
I guess.
you're like what, 5'10" ish maybe. So yeah, she's slightly taller than average, I would say, and then
My
um,
brother's like 6.
some of her siblings, like her brother, is tall, right?
Yeah.
And then my dad is, I would say, taller than average, because I think average for a male is 5'10", I think. And he's 6'2", 6'2". I'm 6'3", I think, 6'4" with shoes. It depends on the day, I think, but I'm a little taller than you, I think.
Yeah, you're taller than me.
So yeah, I probably got it from both sides. It's weird. It's cool being tall. I like it. I mean, but then again, like, it's crazy how tall some people are. Like 6'3" is definitely tall. There's no doubt about that. But then to think like NBA players are like 6'10" or like 7 foot, like
Yeah.
that's crazy. Because
Yeah.
like that's like a different level even to me. You know, like that's just wild.
Three wide. Holy crap, look
I think I'm at the tallest that you'd want to be, because if you were like 7 feet, or like, you know, like basketball players, I think that'd be almost too tall. Then it's a little like that kind of invades your day-to-day life a little bit.
It does.
Like we joke about fitting in Miata, but I fit in like 95% of cars I still fit in. But if you're a 7 feet tall, you don't even fit in anything other than a Suburban or something. You know, like
Yeah.
that's kind of bad, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not too tall, if that makes sense. You know. Verstappen still in first, guys. P1, dominated by Max Verstappen. He is 15 seconds ahead almost.
Yeah.
That's like half the track. It's nuts. Not half the track literally, but that's a lot.
This would be this might set Ferrari a lot bit. It's beaten by both Red Bull.
He's just gotta keep it together. Don't get like too comfortable and then like, oh, mess up.
Right.
Or don't overthink it either, you know. Because I've done that in video games where you have a lead and you only have like 3 laps left, and oh, I got this. And then like the second to last lap, you're like, all I have to do is just get every turn.
Yeah.
Then you start acting like goofy, you know. You
Yeah.
lose the race at the end. It's like, no. It's amazing how fast these races go. I know a part of it's because we were watching together, and that kind of helps make it go fast when we chat, which is awesome. But I mean, geez, they're coming up on only 6 laps left almost.
That's crazy.
Seems crazy.
No real crashes. Huh?
No, not other than the beginning. The beginning was crazy, you know,
Yeah.
like 3 crashes right in a row. But ever since, no, it's been pretty stable race since. Keep it simple. I'm 6'3" and couldn't deal with being any taller. Yeah, I agree. 6'3" is about the max, where after that it gets to be really hard. I agree. Yeah, even at 6'3", I find some clothes a little difficult to find. Right, I agree with you there. It takes a little more work. Ryan, I have heard of Mighty Car Mods. I would like to check them out. Aren't they from? If I'm thinking of the right channel, aren't they from Australia? Don't they do like custom, crazy builds, like interesting cars? When you see a basketball player in real life, it looks like they came from outer space or something. Wow. I saw a woman once who was like 2 heads taller than me. Total Amazon. Yeah, that would be crazy. I know.
There's like a show on TLC about tall people.
About tall people, yeah.
Challenges, yeah.
That would be just crazy to see in person. I mean, I've seen obviously, people taller than me in person. It doesn't happen too much, but when it does, it is kind of fascinating. Standing next to Shaq, you definitely have much respect for how athletic people his size can be. That's true. It's a good point. Shaq is 7'2", I believe he is. Yes. Mighty Car Mods are Aussie. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. I gotta check them out then. Big P TV, what's up? Welcome. Hello to you as well. Have you managed to master your boomerang throwing? Not yet. I haven't tried since the video, but I want to try again. Our yard is pretty big, but I mean, you need a lot of room for those. So I want to go to a park nearby that's wide open and just kind of, try by myself or away from people a little bit. I want to like try and go all out, like throw it really hard, and with fixing those angles I had, and see if I can get it to really come around and rotate back. That'd be really neat. Velo, are you going to stream AFL Grand Final? Well, I missed the State of Origin. I feel horrible about that because a lot of people were asking about that, which I know isn't at NRL though. But I would like to stream the Grand Final because I missed that last year. So I will make a note of it and see if we can arrange that. I think that'd be awesome. That would be really exciting. Yeah, less trees around the better for a boomerang, I agree. Oh yeah, McLaren, Aston Martin. I forgot about McLaren earlier. When you were asking manufacturers.
Yeah.
Aston Martin and McLaren. Yeah.
That's the A.
Where? What A?
It's like an H.
I don't know.
The one six going down.
Oh. That's a team. I don't know what that. Let's see. You're right. I don't know what team that is. Because Haas, you see Haas down 16 and 17?
Yeah, that's the house symbol.
And then you see the McLaren symbol, the Aston Martin, the Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull. I don't know who that is. Williams is the W one. I know that.
Who's number 8? What team is that?
Number 8?
Is that
Aston Martin, yeah.
Aston Martin. 9 and 7.
I don't know who 9 is either. I know that W is Williams. That's 10. AlphaTauri? Yeah, maybe you're right. I knew someone would know that. Someone would know that, rather. Hi, Danny and kids from Australia. Is Daniela in the chat? She might be.
She was.
She was? Oh, cool. Okay. Cool.
She said hi a few minutes ago.
Midnight Kitchen, there she is. Hey. That's cool.
So Emma woke up.
Okay. Keep it simple. I really appreciate that comment, man. Thank you. You got it, man. Really appreciate that. Yeah. Oh. Okay, go ahead. Hold on, guys. I'm still here. I'm just moving the phone for a second. There we go. Okay. Okay. Midnight Kid. She's keeping an eye on me from upstairs. Yes, she is. They might be coming down. It looks like that'd be cool. There are now fully loaded shapes, all new flavors. Wow, John Fogerty, that sounds awesome. I might have to get my hands on one of those. I love the regular shapes. What are you thinking of the race? I'm liking it, guys. I, you know, in any racing series, obviously even Formula One, sometimes you have races where they are crazy, and then you end up having one guy kind of dominate. That's what's happening right now. Obviously, Max Verstappen is way out in front.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. It just, some people might think that's more boring. Um, so it is, I guess. I'm not bored. I like racing even if it's like this. I still think it's very fascinating to watch, especially Formula One. They're just so fast. And I think that track is really cool too. Um, I mean, yeah, it was extremely exciting the first 5 or 10 laps of the race because they were all bunched up. Obviously, the standing start I think is very exciting compared to NASCAR, say, where they do rolling starts. Um, yeah, it was awesome. So I'm still very much enjoying it. I'm glad I got to dive into, instead of just seeing random videos and reactions and stuff. I'm glad to dive into a full-on race. I mean, that's the best way to do it, right? So I don't think there's any reason I can't watch the rest of the season. I really plan on it now. I really like it. I think by the end of the season, maybe I'll have a better grasp on maybe trying to see, like, who's my favorite driver, who's my favorite team, stuff like that. So I don't know that right now. It's too early. But I'll see who I kind of gravitate towards. Parabellum, yeah, I suppose for any racing series, even F1, the middle of the race can get a little dull when they get spread out. That's kind of normal. That happens in NASCAR all the time. Happens in IndyCar. Standing starts are the best, Sandman. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Honestly, they're more exciting. They're more exciting for sure. It's just more chaotic,
Yeah.
The standing start, they just
Yeah.
boom, they all go and race into that hairpin like that. It's like, holy smokes. I'm
That's
surprised that not even bigger crashes happen.
Yeah, I know.
Because you have like 20 cars raging into a tight
Yeah,
turn,
falling in the little.
falling into places and gaps. And
Yeah,
it's crazy,
that's why there was the accident earlier.
Yeah, like that's what happened, like
Yeah.
right away on lap one, like 2 or 3 crashes happened and Lewis Hamilton got thrown into the air. That was crazy.
Sometimes you get caught on it, huh?
Yeah.
What place did you start in? I didn't see.
Hamilton, he was, I want to, my dad asked what place Hamilton started in. I think he started in like 5th or something. Oh yeah, supercars. I've seen some crash videos from this year on the supercar series. Yeah, they've had some insane things happen. I like mixed weather races. Yeah, mixed weather is always exciting. Hey, the fam's here. Hey, Emma.
You look so pretty.
Hey.
Oh my goodness,
Hey.
you look gorgeous.
You want to say hi to the live stream? Want to say hi? Say hi. Woo. Hey. We're watching racing, yeah? Watching a big car race.
You woke up happy, yeah.
Cutie pie.
I love this dress.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Is your brother sleeping?
Hey, babe. Scott? Yeah, she is. She grows up more like every couple weeks. It's crazy. Want to say hi to the live stream?
Yeah, let me just put these.
Yeah. Daniela's
wow.
here.
Like I was already in camera.
I wish I woke up looking like that. I brought you some.
I didn't know I was already in film. Like, let me look decent.
You excited, Emma? Yeah? Good girl. Max, will she do reaction videos to your videos? I don't know. That'd be cool. You talking about Emma or Daniela?
Both.
Both? Good morning, boss lady, Parabellum says.
Oh, hello.
Morning, boss.
Hi, Emma.
That's awesome.
Hi. The little cars. Andrew likes playing with cars like these.
Yeah, he likes the little, like, Formula One or Indy style cars, like the little Hot Wheels and die-cast things. So he must like racing. I think he's gonna like racing too.
He's gonna be like just like his daddy. I already know.
Yeah. Scott, yeah, we're back in Chicagolands. We were in New Mexico, right next to Arizona. We were in Arizona too on day trips and stuff. Yeah, we're back in Illinois now. This is the OG like house, you know, in the background that we were at, you know. OG, yeah. Gotta buy the kids some go-karts soon. Oh, get them started early, huh?
Andrew's definitely.
Andrew might be in the starting grid in F1 in like 20 years.
You never know.
So anyone that knows, because remember, I'm new to F1, guys. Who's been like the youngest F1 driver, or like recent? Who's the youngest? Anyone know? Like how young?
Red Bull.
Last lap, guys. I mean, it's pretty easy. I think Verstappen's got it. He's way out in front. The
Who's
beginning.
that? Red Bull?
Max Verstappen. Yeah, Red Bull team. Red Bull's got dominating. They're in first and second place.
What?
Yeah.
There's two of them?
Yeah, each team has two drivers, two cars. Red Bull, both their entries are in first and second.
Wow.
What a race by Max Verstappen and Red Bull. Sergio Perez in
Yeah.
second place. He's from Mexico.
Holy
He races
moly.
for Red Bull. Isn't that crazy?
That's cool.
So he did amazing too.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Look at the
Red
car.
Bull dominating, guys.
It's a nice car. It's like I like the design on it.
Yeah, it's nice. I like the Red Bull ones. They're like a satin finish. Like they're really neat looking. Yeah.
Maybe that helps to go faster.
Yeah. Maybe it's more slippery.
Aerodynamic.
Yeah. They're really cool. Keep it simple. I'm glad. I'm sorry it's weird times. I know that's F1. I'm glad you were able to stay up and join us. Anyone that had to stay up late, I know it's early here, super early. It's late in Australia. It's good time in Europe right now. Yeah, Max Verstappen got it. It's official. Wow. What a performance. Any Max Verstappen fans? He did very, very good.
That's a lot shorter than better.
Yeah, a lot shorter than the Bathurst 1000. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Red Bull gives them wings. You know, that's gotta be it, honestly. Yuki would be the youngest. How old is Yuki? So someone said Verstappen started when he was 17. Holy smokes!
One of the top ones right now.
Who? Oh yeah, yeah. Because he's been in there for a while. He's always good. That's from what I understand. Yeah. What did you guys think of the race? I mean, it was good. Obviously, it got a little drawn out, but that's how racing is sometimes. I mean, Verstappen, you can't argue with that. He dominated, absolutely dominated. And Red Bull coming in with P1 and P2, Sergio Perez from Mexico, right? Great race for him. And Red Bull just, wow, they just had a great day. I'll have to look up old videos of Max Verstappen, Scott. That'd be awesome. He's obviously knows a thing or two about racing. Sandman, I'll look at where Danny placed. There's an Australian driver, Danny Ricciardo. I'm gonna look. They're not showing the results yet. Oh wow! I didn't know Verstappen was born in Belgium, so he's in his birthplace right now.
Yeah.
They're in Belgium racing. It was a nice day there, too. Blue skies, like 75 degrees or something. Like perfect day for racing, you know.
I'm gonna go say hi.
Because in qualifying or practice they had rain, which sucks, you know. But like race day was nice.
Is it Mexican guy?
That might be Perez, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, he's from Mexico. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that amazing?
who's this guy?
This guy got what? P3, third?
Mobile?
No, he's Ferrari. Team Ferrari. That's Fernando Alonso. There's Max Verstappen, the winner, yeah.
Who got number one?
Oh, and Perez. So yeah, they're teammates. Isn't that crazy?
They have like bad hair days.
Oh,
Yeah, better.
yeah. I'm sure they sweat in there. I wonder what these guys do after the race. Like, what do they eat? They probably eat a big meal, I imagine, or something.
I would
Right?
eat a big meal if I was them.
Yeah, Ryan. I'll make sure to check out Mighty Car Mods. That sounds like a fun. I
People
love
running.
channels where they just do shenanigans and build funny cars. Yeah, you saw everyone running on the track. That'd be awesome, right? They were like, I'm taking this chance, right? They were bolting on there.
Which one? They're all handsome.
Oh, the Ferrari guy?
Ian's mom has a crush on these F1
Oh,
drivers.
jeez.
Watch out, John.
I wonder where from in Mexico he's from. That's cool, right?
I don't know. I want that water bottle he's drinking.
Right?
And it'll look poofy in the
Dennis, good day to you from the NT. Nice. Clinton, we won't spoil the race. Sorry. They lose like 6 pounds per race. I believe that. They probably sweat
I'm
their
gonna
rear
start
end off.
doing that then.
Yeah.
What's this?
They lose 6 pounds during the race.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, that's intense out there in that car. Like, it's so small and like,
Claustrophobic.
ugh.
Oh.
And they face all these G-forces and just like crazy. It's stressful, you know, I'm sure. Oh, man. That was fun, guys. That was a good race, though. It went quick. I mean, it didn't go too quick. I mean, it was almost like an hour and a half. It was fun, though. I don't know where the Aussie finished, okay? Because I know some people were asking. I don't see the results yet. I'm not sure. Oh. Perez was born in Guadalajara.
Nice.
Jalisco.
Guadalajara.
Wow, that's cool.
I heard that place is beautiful. I haven't been there, but I want to go there.
Yeah, she's been to Mexico many times. Hasn't been there though.
Yeah.
Um,
Go to the coast too.
I've heard Guadalajara is a pretty epic place. I bet.
Food is so good everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I want to go to Oaxaca for the mole.
Yeah, that'd be epic. Street food in Oaxaca, southern Mexico. That'd be amazing. Are you a Blackhawks fan? So on the surface, yes. I don't follow hockey lately. Do you, Dan?
No, not too much.
Yeah, I've just gotten so busy. Obviously, I'm sure you know, like the Blackhawks were really good in the 2010s, that decade. So yeah, I followed them for a while, you know, years ago when they were dominating the NHL. That was fun. But yeah, I'm still a fan. I just don't get to watch them a lot. I don't know much about them right now. Got 100 likes on the stream. Awesome, guys. Thank you. You guys did your job. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Sandman, just got to get out of here. Okay, Sandman. Sure thing. Thanks for checking in.
Hi, Sandman.
We'll see you in the next one, okay? Hey, baby.
How about cows?
Yeah.
Oh. Emma, can you give me a water?
Wow, really cool, guys.
I'll get
Race to Mexico and GTR 2 sim racing. Oh, I would like to do that. Yeah, I really want to get back into sim racing, guys. It looks so fun, especially now with, all the motorsports I'm learning about and all the content on the channel. I think it'd be really fun. Honestly, what I'd like to do is find a good game that a lot of people have. So I don't know if that's like iRacing or Assetto Corsa or something that has a lot of different motorsports and tracks in it. And what I would like to do is host some races where me and a bunch of you guys can race. I think that would be amazing. So if you guys got any ideas on the best plan for that, shoot them at me in comments. That'd be awesome. On videos or community posts, wherever. But yeah, I guess we'll probably check out then. Early morning for us. I got to finish eating here and make sure you guys are good, right? So thank you so much, everyone, for checking in, for watching the stream. This will be uploaded on the channel as an upload probably in an hour or two when it processes. So make sure to watch it later if you weren't able to see the whole thing. Oh, Big PTV, that's really cool. He had a friend in high school from New Mexico living in Broome, Western Australia.
That's awesome.
Isn't that crazy? That's really cool, man.
How are people running in the street?
iRacing is expensive. That's what I've heard. That's what sucks. But anyway, guys, super fun. Thank you, and I'll keep informed if we do more streams. So maybe if we watch F1 the rest of the season, maybe we will do this. I like every week or whatever. That would be really cool. So let us know what you think of that, and we'll check in with you guys next time. All right, I'll probably have a couple uploads tonight, like regular videos. So look for those. Mail time coming this week. And other than that, I'll see you guys on the channel. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your night, wherever you're watching from. And thanks again. We'll see you later.
Bye. Have a good day. Bye, Emma. Bye.
Good girl.
She's shy.
My dad fell asleep, so I'll say bye for him.
You're snoring on TV.
I got him. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.